Hello, how are you? Today I wanted to go live with tomato feta pasta, okay? Now, this is actually a meal that has become very popular on TikTok. And last week I had made it after watching a video of one of my friends putting it together, and it was absolutely amazing. Usually we go live yesterday for Foodie Friday, but I was working at the hospital. So welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jessica Hummus, and I am a beauty influencer here on Facebook. I love to come on here and inspire and empower others to live their very best life authentically and not caring what other people think. So if that resonates with you and you are not currently following or turning on live notifications, you definitely want to be doing that, okay? So let's see here. If you are here on the live, that means you see that red button in the corner. Drop a 1 in the comments. If you're here on the playback, drop a 2. And of course, if you're brand new, drop new in the comments, and I will come back and thank you and welcome you for being here. So I'm really excited about this. It is so simple. There's going to be 2 parts to this, okay? The first part is putting it together and putting it in the oven. And then the second part, I will go live and showing you how to put it together, okay? Right now I have water boiling, right there. I have water boiling and water boiling behind me right now in the kettle. But the very first thing is we're going to go ahead and put 2 packages of tomatoes. These are Nature Sweets Glory fresh ingredient tomatoes. I love these. My husband was like, I don't know. And then he tried one of these tomatoes and he really loved it. So I just have 2 of them, okay? And what I do is I just put them in our container, okay? Now I'm gonna kind of bring you closer a little bit. I'm gonna tip you down so you can actually see what it is that I am doing, okay? Okay, so we put the 2 packages of the tomatoes in and you've got your tomatoes there, okay? Now I'm gonna put a little bit of oil. We're gonna put some oil in the pan. You don't have to put a whole lot, but the gist of this is actually roasting your tomatoes, okay? So I pulled my hair back at the beginning, so I'm just gonna put on my waterless hand sanitizer, bing, because I'm about to touch this food, okay? Isis, can you take this bracelet off? Take it off. Yeah. Thanks. All right, so now that I have the tomatoes done, what I'm gonna do is just kind of move them around in that oil because I want to get them coated in the oil, okay?
I wanted to eat a tomato, but never mind, I know.
No. We're gonna put a little bit of Italian seasoning. So there's a few options for add-ins when it comes to seasonings, okay? You can do like a toasted garlic and cheese seasoning. You can do classic Italian herb, which is what I'm doing here. Or you can actually put in crushed pepper. So when we made this last week, our girls really didn't like it. So it just made more for us. And since they don't like it, I'm actually putting crushed pepper in here today. My husband will be happy with that. So we're just gonna put a little bit of a spice. Not too much because this mama cannot handle a lot of spice, okay? So now that we have that together, then we get our block of feta. So at our store, this creamy feta is a boar's head feta. So if you know anything about boar's head, their meat is usually really good. I'm actually going to keep the juice from this time. Last week, we didn't keep the juice. And this time I am. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So there's like 2 blocks. So I'm separating them this time. and you just kind of move your tomatoes around it, okay? Isadora, can you do me a favor? Take off your headphones. Take off your headphones. I need you for a second.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, so I need you to get some Italian herbs and put it on the feta for me.
They can't see my face.
Can you do that?
I'm happy they
Okay,
can't see
come
my
on.
face.
Yep. Sprinkle some of that on the cheese, on the feta. No, a lot. Just put a lot on there. Okay? Make sure to get over here. I know, right? There you go. Okay. So we've got our feta. Now get a little bit of the crushed pepper and be gentle with this because this is spicy here, okay?
I think I put too much on.
That's okay. Put a little crushed pepper on the feta while I wash my hands. Okay?
I think that's enough.
Okay, that's enough. Yeah, Mommy doesn't need a lot of crushed pepper on there, that's for sure, right?
Yeah. Most of the family hates very spicy things.
Well, Daddy, he loves it. He loves it. Okay.
So we can make
So now that we've done that,
Am I still in it?
can you get me a knife?
A knife?
Give me a knife. Yep. I'm gonna put in some pepper.
Which size?
A regular knife, please.
Oh, the butter knife?
Yep, butter knife.
Okay. You know you can say butter knife.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't use the word butter knife, people. So now I'm just putting in some pepper.
A regular knife is a sharp one, but we still have to put the difference between a butter
I'm gonna
knife
put-
and a sharp knife. So we say sharp knife and butter knife. Or she just says regular knife, which is a sharp knife. 'Cause it's pretty
Okay, my husband did something with this.
Yeah,
And
it
now-
so it makes me sad because I can't get a lot of salt.
I can't get salt out. My husband's gonna have to fix it because he messed up my salt shaker.
Just so you know, I
Dang it.
a few times I kept trying to get big.
So I'm gonna
chunks
go
out.
ahead and put a little bit of accent in because I do watch for salt content for him.
Do we do?
No, we have to cut, we need to cut some of our cream cheese.
Oh no.
So basically what we're making right now is the sauce. Okay, we're making the sauce part of this. And if you've seen this on TikTok, it's like a 30-second
Well,
video.
at least it hides their faces because I like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
So it makes me less camera shy.
So,
It's making me less camera shy right now.
yes, I
Only if it
know.
has my face covered, I'm happy.
Freya, she loves to get in the camera and you do not.
Yeah, but I'm okay if my face is covered. I'm fine.
All right.
Okay, how much do we slice it? Right through the middle?
Well,
I want to. That's right through the middle.
yes.
Or a little more. We only need that.
So I like to use a block of cheese or a block of cream cheese. I'm just going to be honest. Okay.
Freya, you can't see her face in this video.
Why not, you know?
Oh wait, she can see her face because she's short.
Yeah, she's my shorty.
Well, if you were skinny, you'd probably be a lot
Okay.
taller.
Okay.
If you were short.
Okay, quiet. Stop calling me fat on camera.
I'm not saying that.
If you were skinnier, that's calling somebody fat
No.
without using the word fat.
I don't really know.
Yeah. If you were skinnier, well, you know what? I worked hard for this body, okay?
Okay.
Yes, I worked hard for this body. I popped out 2 kids and breastfed. Yes, have I not lost the weight since then? Yes.
Hi.
Should I lose the weight? Yes. But we don't look at people and say, well, if you were skinnier.
I'm sorry, I don't understand that. I'm sorry.
Goodness gracious. Okay, so I already have the oven going, preheating at 400. I also, you guys, like to put some bacon bits in it. Not gonna lie, the bacon in it is amazing. Girls, please settle. So we are going to put the bacon in. And there's not going to be any bacon left because I'm using it all. And then we're going to put some garlic. You can put how much ever garlic you want in here. Please let him out. So we are going to put in some garlic. My husband and I really like garlic, so I'm putting like 2 full tablespoons. Well, 3 probably. Well, 2.5. Okay. Girls, please settle. So we have the oven preheated at 400. It is ready.
Okay.
We put oil in, the cherry tomatoes, feta, bacon bits. We have everything in, okay? So this is what it looks like. And now we're gonna go ahead and I'm going to pop it in the oven.
It smells very,
And
very spicy.
while I have it popped in the oven, you guys, I am going to be making some noodles. Stay right here, Freya. Stay in the camera. We are going to make, I'm gonna make up some noodles. So I like to have like the smaller noodles. You can use whatever noodles that you want.
Can you put the camera down?
And I'll show you what we'll do from there, okay? So this goes in the oven in the 400-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 30 minutes, okay? Because you really want those tomatoes to roast. That's where it's really, really good. So I will see you in about 30 to 45 minutes-ish, okay? I will be live with the second part of putting the rest of this together, okay? All right. Hey, friends, we are back for part 2 of the tomato feta pasta. I'm Jessica.
I'm Kenneth.
And I grabbed him to do this part here with me. So I'm going to actually switch the camera over so you can see how it looks just as we got it out of the oven. Okay, so hold on. There we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. We've got the roasted tomatoes in there. We've got the feta in the middle. We have Italian seasoning. We have a little bit of the crushed red pepper. We have a whole block of cream cheese in there. And I did, as I was putting it in the oven, I decided to add just a little bit of Parmesan because we have some shredded Parmesan. And of course, I already had the bacon in it. So now what you do, this is the fun part, and I like to have him do this. You need to crush up all of the tomatoes. Okay, what you do is you basically crush up all the tomatoes and then you're going to be mixing everything together after those tomatoes have been crushed up. Now, if you want to...
Do be careful though, because they are very juicy.
Yes.
And they can spurt at you, and it is hot.
It's very, this is very hot because we just took it out of an oven that was 400 degrees.
I learned that the last time we did this. I was like...
And these are the really good, like, sweet, kind of like sweet tomatoes. But what you do is you crush them up completely as much as you can because you want to mix it together and basically make your sauce. This is what that is. It's a really cool way of doing this all together.
I'm just breaking them up with this.
With our meat smasher.
We don't actually have a potato smasher.
No, we don't, because you can use that. We even use that for our potatoes.
Yeah.
When we make them.
What I'm going to do here is once I get all these broken up nice.
And so last time when I made the feta, I kept it all as one. I didn't know that it was actually cut in half. So this time I actually separated the feta instead of one big block, remember?
Did you put the juice in this time?
Yes. And this time I used the feta juice because last time we took it out. Because if it wasn't like really creamy enough, then you added like 1 cup of hot water from the noodles that we made, okay? These are the little noodles. You can use any type of noodles that you want, like elbow macaroni, whatever. You just kind of want it to be a smaller noodle. You can even use penne noodles if you want. But I'm telling you guys, this is so yummy, and I did it a tad bit different this time with putting the red pepper, the crushed up red pepper. And also, I forgot, we put garlic in it.
Garlic is good.
Yes, I put about 2.5 tablespoons of garlic in it this time.
Might be enough.
Well, I didn't want it to be too overpowering. You know, I do have to go to work tomorrow.
Yes, but garlic is good for keeping the vampires off.
Yeah, but
Like mosquitoes.
so make sure that you want to make sure that I didn't know. Oh, that melted so much better this time, didn't it?
Yep.
So much better doing it that way. So now what we're going to do is we're going to really mix it together. If you're not somebody who's on TikTok, which I'm not really on TikTok, hardly at all, but this was, one of my friends had shown this because she's on TikTok a lot. I'm not a big TikTok person. And I had to get the recipe from her because it sounded so good. So we did have some basil in the fridge, but it was basil that went bad. So after you mix everything together, you can actually put some fresh basil in it if you want. So we're just mixing it up. I don't think we need any other type of juice in it this time, do we? It's perfect. And then what we're going to do, now that we've got it pretty much mixed up together, now we're going to add in those noodles. And we're going to leave out some noodles this time for the littles.
We can try.
Yeah, just leave a little for them. That's good. That's good. Well, you're not leaving them much, are you? That's all the noodles he left for them. That's like good for one of them.
You don't want to eat the hot dinner, then you don't get
No,
much.
yeah, they don't like the hot dinner. They don't like this. So basically, if you don't like the hot dinner, then, you know, you have your choice of making your own ramen or peanut butter and jelly, literally.
Or other cold sandwich, whatever.
We've stopped making
Separate food for them.
separate food for them. I mean, they're 6 and they're 8 years old. Either you eat what's in front of you or you don't eat at all. And, you know.
And we understand and we're willing to work with them a little bit, but
Yes.
if you want hot food, you get what is served.
Yep.
And I've started doing that with breakfast too. Mm-hmm. And lunch is a little different because, you know.
They basically do whatever they want for lunch. It's usually ramen, corn dogs, SpaghettiOs.
If I'm cooking up like grilled cheese or something like that and they don't want it, I don't care. You know, if they want quesadillas, I'm not opposed to doing that because that stuff's so quick and easy to make.
And that's basically all it is, you guys, it's so simple and easy. So if you're just tuning in, make sure to go and watch part 1 because I showed you how to put this all together. And we baked it in the oven for 40 degrees. 400 degrees, not 40.
What, Celsius?
400 degrees we cooked it for about 30 minutes because we wanted to roast those tomatoes. But if you want the recipe for this, drop in the comments recipe and then I will send you the recipe for it, okay? But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to have dinner now, so I hope you have a great night.
Is so freaking good.
So until our next video, next Foodie Friday next week, I think we're going to do air-baked fish and chips. Yes, we're going to do air-baked fish and chips. So until our next video, next Friday together, stay true to yourself, be authentic, be genuine.
Show love to others and of course be kind.
All right.
Peace, love, and photography. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you.